All right, hey folks, it's Kaya. Today is day 205 since being diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. Who would have thunk it? It's well over 6 months and we are still on this journey. Thank you so much for everybody who has leaned with me and rocked with me and taken me through chemo and surgery and all of those other things. As you can see, we are growing eyebrows there. I refuse to put on glasses to cover them up, but you do see eyebrows there. Yes, we do need to do some work on them, but I dare not touch them until we're sure that we have some to stay. So I'm excited just over the prospect of seeing eyebrows on the face. Eyelashes are still a struggle, but I am wearing eyelashes. There are some magnetic eyelashes that came through a beauty box. I'm a subscriber to BoxyCharm, and these are glamnetic eyelashes. I feel like I'm blinking into the next city. They're a little long. But eyelashes are still struggling, but we're happy about the eyebrows, right? So let's talk about where I am. Currently, I'm doing pretty well, I think. The surgery, thank God, some of the pain has lessened, and we are more mobile. I'm able to move around a lot better, able to sleep a lot better, able to reach. Reach was a thing, and so as we continue to heal from the surgery, I'm thankful that I'm doing a lot better. In the last video, I talked about the pain. Whew! And, it was something. It was an ordeal, but I'm thankful that that part of this journey is coming to an end, and we seem to be doing much better here. We still have a lot of work to do on our body to make it make sense. This video is brought to you by the letter capital B. By a capital B, because that's what I look like when I'm sitting down. The capital B. Look it up and see what I'm talking about, because the bottom part is bigger than the top part right now. And so we have some work to do on that to get that together. But this week, I came home this week from my parents' house, or last week. I've been home for about a week. And my brother-in-law came over and brought I had ordered a exercise stationary bike from long ago. He brought it upstairs for me and put it together. And we had high hopes to be able to get on there. I've been on there once so far, and the pedals are really hard. And the seat, the bike seat that came with the bike, it owes me an engagement ring at this point. So we had to switch those out. We had to get a new seat that can handle all of what I have without being intrusive, if you know what I mean. And then we had to order some different pedals because the pedals was just really hard. So we endeavor to spend a little more time on the exercise bike and to work out some smoothies and things to be able to get our life together. I'm a little more anxious probably and have more in my mind than my body can do right now, but we're gonna try it and see kind of what happens, taking it slow. Part of me kind of want to wait till everything is all over to get started, but I think we can get started a little bit along the way to fix some of the damage that has been done over the last couple of months. So just, keep me in your prayers about that. How fast is too fast? We have a lot of things. I told a friend of mine yesterday, while I'm laying in bed, I think of a whole bunch of things that I'm going to do when I get up. And then by the time I get up and or get showered, it's a wrap for me. I need to lay back down. And so, we're trying to work those things out. I'm sure diet and exercise are very important, to regaining even strength. And so I reached out to my aunt Alicia. She made me some salads for this week, which is beautiful. I had salad for dinner tonight, and we're going to work on making healthier choices and eating a little bit better. When you don't feel like cooking and preparing and slicing and dicing and cutting and doing all that stuff, our eating gets to be a little bit way more junky than it had been. Eating processed food because it's quick to pop in the microwave and all of that stuff. So it's going to be my endeavor to put that stuff back down, even though it's easy and convenient and all of that, to put a little more effort behind what it is that I'm putting in my body so that we can get her back together. If that makes sense. What else? This week, the next steps for me is I got a call about radiation. We're going to start that soon. Next week, I have the first appointment for the simulation to get, I guess, the processes and that stuff ready. Radiation is supposed to be every day for, once we get started, it's going to be about 30 treatments. That's going to take me over the course of 6 weeks, 5 days a week. That should be interesting, especially since I start back to work on Monday. How that's going to go, we don't quite know, but we'll figure it out and work that part out. And like I said, things seem to be progressing pretty well. I have a few appointments this week. I see the oncologist again. I see the plastic surgeon again this week. And I see the radiation oncologist on Tuesday. But it's something else I'm supposed to do this week. I can't really think of it right now, but yeah, I think things are going pretty well. I appreciate, I've said it 1,000 times, everybody who sent things, and Tara started the meal train again for me. And for people who've sent donations, I just, a few people that I have to shout out is my cousin Kashana. She hits my Cash App pretty regularly just to say that she's thinking about me, and she's her own superhero in and of herself, dealing with the things that she's been dealing with. I think Omari has sent me things to the Cash App. Shout out to my chemistry family, Brandy Mitchell, a couple of times she's hit me. Etchika from ORU, man, it's, thank you. You've sent a couple of things, and so I appreciate it. You've always, from freshman year at ORU, I think we had a connection then, and I always think about you often. To my AOS family from Omaha, Sister Sharon has sent me money on the meal train. Erica, Stovall, Tasha, to Brandon, thank you. Marcus, again, chemistry family. From my GTCA family, Miss Smith and Mrs. Lumpkin, you guys, thank you so much for doing that. And then, for those who call and check up on me, Kim, another chemistry member, called me just the other day, see how I'm doing. Those conversations, they really help, especially from someone, from when people have been through things before, and they can tell you what to expect and how to deal and all of that kind of stuff. I got some different things to try, some different ideas to help out with the neuropathy. That's still a whole heifer. And to try to help me out with that, I bought another supplement, and I'll talk about it probably on the next video because I forget what the name of it is. People call that chemo brain, but I'm not gonna really accept that. I can't think of it right now though, but I'll get it and we'll talk about it in the next video. Hopefully we'll have started it to see if it has helped or is helping me out with the the neuropathy in my hands and feet. And I'm excited about that and what that can do. When I talked to the doctor about it, the best they could do was like a prescription, and I don't want to be on like another prescription. I'd rather take a supplement. So we'll see what that does. hey, I'm noticing I got a little fuzz showing up here. My hair is doing interesting things. There's hair all around. We'll show you that in a little bit, but it's longer on the sides. We still have a fade in the top. And I think it's long in the middle in the back and then a fade on the bottom. So we got to let her even out a little bit more before we show you what's going on up under this turban. But I'm doing okay. And I'm grateful for everybody who's been here through this whole 205-day journey. We got a little bit more to go, but I'm encouraged. I have been reading scriptures. They've been talking to me. I've been talking to the Lord and thankful, completely thankful that he's brought me this far. Because I do know that if it wasn't for him, that we would be lost. And I'm not going to go into that because I will get full. I got tickled. I was typing on Facebook the other day when I noticed my eyebrows were starting to come back. And I was putting it on there as a joke. And it switched. And I stopped joking after a while. And it became real to me that he has brought me this far. And, he is delivered and he will continue to deliver till all of this is gone, side effects included. And so in the meantime, we're going to just stand, trust, and depend on those things that he's already said. And so, again, I'm encouraged. I encourage all of my sisters who are yet dealing with chemo and going through your processes, that God is faithful. And for those of you who know and who's been through it and have seen the salvation, whoop whoop to you. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Keep me in your prayers because after this I need to go clean up my kitchen, and I don't want to. But it needs to be done. So yeah, we'll be doing that, and then I'll probably go to bed because I probably will need to right after that. These eyelashes are doing the most, but I think they're cute. They're magnetic, because if I had to attach them to some eyelashes that was already there, we would be in trouble. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for listening, and good night.